today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the LSU Tigers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year. And motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offensive coordinator begins in field position. To throw, it's Levitt. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Looking to pass here on second down. Behind the line, it's Durham. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, LSU. And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. To dart right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They mix it up with a run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Now the important point after attempt. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Because struggling in 11-on-11 practice, how are you evaluating? What is the last thing you want to see? Do you want to see both of them in a preseason game to determine which is going to get that starting job? Going into training camp, I'm sure they already.
Here's the point after attempt. Andy knocks it right through.
He took out the kicker. What the fuck?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And Terrace. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Drive the ball down the field. Don't worry about it. You never know. Right. Exactly. Well, Kyler Murray's feeling to be higher than J.J. Carson. He's on a one-year deal. Mike Duffy deal. Or something crazy happens.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Makes the catch, it's Brown. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down.
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action.
Firing that nigga up.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good pass, here comes a jet sweep. Quick shoot. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two,
it's caught. He's breaking end zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. At the 25, no return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Levitt. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally bring him down. What an explosive play that time.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down.
What?
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
A pretzel bun. The Wendy's pretzel bacon hub cheeseburger. Hub kind of included.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the try here for the extra point.
On your way to the next point, Corona, La Playa awaits.
And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Breaks free. He's in the... And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
That was an amazing episode of Get Out. The two of us are heading to Giants camp.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. That'll be fun. Gotta see my Jackson Dart. First take is next.
Good Monday morning. Welcome to First Take. I'm Courtney Cronin. Jam-packed show starting off with the history we witnessed in the W on Sunday. And who better to talk about that than our girl, Monica McNutt. So, Monica, let's head up to the land of 10,000 lakes in Minnesota, where Lakes guard Caleb McBride set the WNBA single-game record for three-pointers by going 10 of 14 from behind the arc in the Lynx' 103-90 win over the Dallas Wings. McBride finished with 43 points in 32 minutes, a career high for her and the third most in franchise history. So just a preposterous shooting display for the five-time WNBA All-Star. Monica, what impressed you the most about what you saw from Caleb McBride on Sunday?
I mean, obviously, Courtney, she hit the shots. It was a shooter's paradise, if you will. But I think a lot of that is a byproduct of how good this in this league for a very, very long time, and this year is really enjoying the spoils of the riches in terms of how good this Minnesota Lynx team is all around. I really like it.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, LSU. Will stroll into the end zone.
Explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. This gives them a chance to talk it over. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks into the clear. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. To pass. It's Reed. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. With the catch, it's Riley. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The Aggies push it to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Solid pass rush here, and as the quarterback has to leave the pocket out to his left, remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play. That is way too difficult of a throw. I'd rather see him try to get something completed underneath and just get this ball moving forward.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using his legs, it's Owens. He's got space. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. You make the stop with the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And the Aggies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Reed. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. To throw, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. Fights off a defender. Trucks through the defender. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And it's good, right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 35. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
When you have a player of this caliber as an offensive play caller, you've got to find creative ways to get him touches. This is exactly what I'm talking about. A touch pass that goes for an explosive. Great job sealing the edge, and then it's about the ability to be explosive out there, and look at him go. Great job being elusive, and a huge play for this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. The back's got it. First down and more. He's still on it. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. Texas A&M. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. Wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Bringing pressure. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Watkins. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. They were not going to catch him that time.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
At left tackle. So Mike T, losing Laramie Tunzel, losing any left tackle in training camp, not great, let alone this one. What's your level of concern for Jaden Daniels?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Dropping back, it's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. I'd say you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the...
Penalties are really important to them. I don't mean to minimize it. Look, they're paying $30 million for a reason, but we can't minimize all the other things that they do well in the offseason.
First back on the first back. The Niners started with one more talent. A lot of talent. Once you did the three, there was a lot more depth in the system. I got like two substations. I don't know if the pushback. The Daniels is
center that either magic ball for Brock Purdy. So he could change the whole pass for himself, but he's going to have to obviously change their approach to the
it means they pay him this offseason. They clearly value him as a long-term part of their plans. He won't be there for a while. Seems like wishful thinking to trade for a left tackle in training camp. If you don't have a left tackle on the roster right now, I don't think any team would be willing to give things up. See that happen. You said something about how this puts them closer to the Giants in their own division. Can they survive without Larry Tunsil and be a legitimate playoff contender to get back into that race? They were here.
I have my doubts, and I was high on them going into season ending injury for Larry Tunsil. That was most important because he went in the facility, didn't look like anything. You know, some of the guys don't do even after break when they come out. It was that level of concern. It was like a 2 out of 10, and all of a sudden you get that update a couple hours later, which was frankly stunning.
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the USC Trojans against the Texas A&M Aggies. Rio Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Trojans will kick this away to get us going here. Returns to, and he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun into the line in the hurry-up.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Going up for the first down at 37. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, you know the emotions, Chris, are very high. You're playing for a national championship, and as a quarterback, you go out there the first third down in the game, you want to be able to convert. Here they do it with a run play. That's going to settle everybody down. I expect them to retain some of this momentum after that conversion. It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step up.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
And I think the one thing that we forget, first of all, Big Dan was the best quarterback for 1,000 rushing yards in history.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling.
And he brought it really well because he wanted to run more under center, play action, bang, explosive down the field. That's what they wanted to do. Okay? And the reason they wanted to do that is because LSU, again, talking about records, Big Dan broke Joe Burrow's record for college, not LSU, college.
The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. We'll bring up second and goal. Okay, now it's second and goal from the one. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, now you look forward to third down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is faith in those big guys up front, Chris. They're going right down the heart of this defense on a fourth down, and they're saying our guys are better than yours, and we're going to be more physical than you are, and they're able to do that and get the touchdown. That is a terrific job up front. Guard, center, guard. They're winning in the trenches.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking for some space. It's Jordan. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period.
Own the pitch, not the itch. Great news. I'm prescribing you Icatine, a new kind of treatment for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Just one pill, once a day. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable, right? I meant the results.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Mayava. It's reeled in. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air in that 50-50 ball.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the run here, lets it go. And this pass is on target, caught. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contained and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so, and the offense moves the chains.
Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
To the air, it's Mayava. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you know you're just going to get hit, and you got to stand in there with some courage and deliver the ball. This is a beautiful job by the quarterback. Knows he's going to get hit, and yet he still delivers the ball for a touchdown. That's why his teammates love him.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
Daily. One a day. The one for you.
Caitlin, you know, State Farm sees everything, so you get coverage that fits your life and budget.
You mentioned.
I see everything, too, like the shot clock looking down on me.
Well, he does know math.
Okay, that is cool.
Fall of 1981 was the season of horror and murder that would destroy us all.
Sounds terrifying. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
First Take is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Always the real thing.
Welcome back to First Take. Dallas Cowboys look to bounce back on defense after allowing 30 points a game last season, which was the worst mark in the NFL. Last year was only the 2nd time in Cowboys history they allowed 30 points a game, and then that led them to fire Matt Eberflus. They turned to Christian Parker as their new defensive coordinator to fix this struggling unit. But as Parker has been installing his defense during training camp, he's taking issue with what's going on from media and fans in practice.
Actually, like, and I don't know if people realize this, but like I was following some of our, media members and stuff even before I got here, because when I was in Green Bay and in Denver and Philadelphia, I played Dallas in all 3 spots. You're kind of trying to look for things.
All right, so joining us now, our good friend Myron Metcalf, co-host of Matt and Myron on ESPN Radio, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time weekdays. Myron, you hear Christian Parker talking about the fans and the videos that get out there on social media. Obviously, every NFL team's looking for an edge here. So do you agree that this is an issue? Is it something or nothing from the Cowboys DC?
I think it's nothing. I think his priorities are out of order. If he's worried about a fan or a media member's camera or footage that they're putting out there, he means he's less concerned with all the 511 points